Hi folks, welcome back to the shop. Today I want to talk about bit storage. You'll see here I have a Milwaukee drill bit case. Most of you are probably familiar with this. You can see they have 2-inch bits in here on this side. We've got 1-inch bits over here. And all these come in with these rails that can be flipped forward, right? Put them in the forward orientation, and they can be removed. Now, what I'm looking for though isn't something that takes up this much space. I'm looking for something more compact, something more accessible. So you'll see on my bag here that I've taken this rail out of that case, all right? And I put a keychain ring through it so that, you know, I could hang it on the bag. I took one bit out, sacrificed a bit, so it holds what, 7 bits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 bits in there. And I also put a Magnetizer, Demagnetizer, Klein Magnetizer, Demagnetizer. So these two kind of hang on the outside of the bag and they're together. Well, I had a company by the name of Railer, okay, heavy duty bit rail. They sent me this, the 2-inch millimeter hex Magnetizer bit rail. And if you look in the box here, you can see it comes with the bits already in the rail system. If you open at the bottom, it comes with a carabiner in here, very nice carabiner, so that you can hang it on your bag. And what I like about this is if you look at this rail system, these happen to be 2-inch hex bits, but you can get other, however you want it loaded out, or you can get just the holder itself empty. But look how compact it is compared to this Klein. I mean, it's almost the size of this Klein Magnetizer, Demagnetizer, right? You can see that here. So it's almost the same size as this Klein. And it does have the magnetizer on the end here, right? You can see here that it's it says magnetizer here. If we look at the end, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see it says demagnetizer. So if you run your screwdriver through this hole here, it'll magnetize your screwdriver. But if you run it across the top, it'll demagnetize it. So I like the fact that you basically get what I was getting from these two pieces in this one rail system to save space, right? Save space, and it holds 3 more bits. So I thought very handy, less to be fumbling around with. You know, it's all one piece. It's better. And to give you an idea of what it's like, it's very flexible. You can turn this and flex it. These are, to show you some of these bits, these are 2-inch bits that are made for, I guess, an impact or a drill. You know, there's the base for it. So you can see it's going to fit deeper into the system or the holder, and it comes out, you know, it's right there flush with the bottom. One suggestion I would make, it would be interesting, you know, you can't read the size of these bits while they're in the holder. So if I take this one out, for example, I can see this is 10 millimeter hex, right? But when it's in here, it's, you know, it's obfuscated. I can't see the actual number. It'd be interesting if it would be possible to etch the sizes on, you know, this part of the holder down here, right? Put it on all of these bit ends, and then you could look at this and just look at it as an index, right? Just go through here and say, okay, I need this bit, whatever size you need. Let's say it's the 10, and you just push it through, right? Push it through, and there you go, ready to go. So that's one thing I thought might be an improvement on this, is so you could know what you're grabbing before you actually pull the bit out. They also sent me this. It's a 1-inch SAE metric hex megabit rail, which is really nice. You can take this here and you can see it stores more bits. There's no magnetizer on it, but it does have bits. It's got standard on one side and metric on the other. Now these are 1-inch bits, so they don't quite come out the base of this or the bottom of this one, so there's extra space. So you could conceivably, you know, store bits on both ends of this if you wanted to. You could come in here on the bottom and store it and have bits on both sides of the rail. So this one would hold, you know, what was our count there? It's 20 pieces, so it would hold 40 bits on here. But I wanted this one and these metric hex bits because I wanted to be able to use this with my mini ratchet, my Icon mini ratchet, right? So it's got a place to store bits or hold bits that are, you know, 1-inch bits, pop them in, there you go. You've got a replacement for your regular hex wrench. This guy can do the job that these can do. So that's really what I was after, was to have a build out for this, because, you know, the Icon, the package this comes in for the Icon, it doesn't have, you know, a lot of hex. It has some hex in here, but not a lot. I wanted something that could fully replace your typical Allen wrenches or hex key wrenches. So, and store it very compact or on the outside of the bag, wherever you want to put it. So very nice option here for 1-inch bits for this ratchet. So that's, you know, a very nice feature. So there you have it. So just a couple products from Railer. There'll be links to these in the description. If you want to pick one up, they're on Amazon. Very reasonably priced, and they have, like I said, different loadouts. You can get these loaded out any numbers of ways. I mean, they have Torx, they have your standard bits for screwdrivers and so on, you know, all that sort of thing. So I think it's going to be a good addition to the bag, and I look forward to using it. So there you go. And I'll probably, of course, load it out, you know, with more standard bits like I have here in this Milwaukee set. So with that said, folks, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.